Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Timeout with me, Roni Taylor. This weekend in the NFL was a painful one. Injuries completely dominated Week 7. The Rams quarterback Sam Bradford and Indianapolis wide receiver Reggie Wayne both suffered season-ending ligament tears in their knees. Packers tight end Jermichael Finley was just released from the ICU with a neck injury he suffered in a win against the Cleveland Browns. Bears fans lost quarterback Jay Cutler in the first half against the Washington Redskins with a groin tear that will have him sidelined for at least 4 weeks. Other notable injuries included linebacker Brian Cushing of the Texans, who will be out the remainder of the year with a knee injury, Tampa Bay running back Doug Martin with a torn labrum, and Eagles quarterback Nick Foles, who suffered a concussion in a loss to the Cowboys. Now, it's time for some of you fantasy owners to show off your managing skills and put together some trades that will replace your stars and defenses. In game news, the Colts held on to defeat the Broncos in Peyton's return to Indianapolis. The Colts pressured and sacked Manning all game in a huge victory for their team. But unfortunately, we didn't get any of those Eli faces from Peyton during the Broncos' first loss of the season. The Chiefs remain the only undefeated team in the league by beating the Texans in a close game. It's almost like Andy Reid is giving the Eagles the finger with each Kansas City victory for letting him go. My Niners are also starting to look like last year's Super Bowl team with their 4th straight victory. Cap is back running the read option, and the defense is playing a lot tougher. We're coming for you, Seahawks fans. That looks stupid. Now in baseball news, the Boston Red Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals booked their tickets to the World Series. I wish I could tell you how this series is going to go, but they both have really good pitching and hitting. So I'm going to make my pick based on beard lengths. And since the Sox stopped shaving months ago in preparation for a playoff run, I'm picking those guys. The boys of Duck Dynasty should be both proud and worried about getting their thunder stolen. Fear the beard, St. Louis. Fear the beard. We're only a week away from the start of the NBA, and the excitement is building for a great season. Of course, the Miami Heat are again favorites, but they may have a couple teams on their heels. The Pacers, who took them to Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals, are back looking stronger with Danny Granger returning from injury. Also, the Brooklyn Nets added KG, Paul Pierce, and new coach Jason Kidd to try and take down the Heat. And we also have the Bulls, who may be the biggest threat of the East with the return of Derrick Rose to the lineup. Out west, you can never count out the San Antonio Spurs. They may be old, but what they lack in youth, they make up for in experience. With Russell Westbrook coming back later in the year, the Oklahoma City Thunder, along with Kevin Durant, will be extremely tough. And if Houston's James Harden, Jeremy Lin, and newly acquired Dwight Howard can mesh together, it's going to be a tough year for other teams hoping to make it out of the West. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Head on over to Roni Taylor Online to get even more sports news and info now.
Do it now.
And catch me back here next week on Time Out with me, Roni Taylor. Packers tight end Jermichael Finley was... See, and I said it right. I screwed up. I said it right. I screwed up. Good pitching and hitting. So I'm going to make my piss...
What are you going to make your piss exactly?
I don't know. Stronger with Danny Granger.
Granger?
I always do that. Oh. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it. And then we're going to record him saying it. And then I'm going to put his voice over me saying it. That'll be funny. This week, head on over to Roni Taylor Online to get even more spooks, news, and info right now. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. And now, info now. Do it now. Okay, go back.
Go back? What are we going to rewind it?
Rewind the tape, Billy.